All right, we're changing the fluid on the rear diff. This is a 22 Ridgeline. Here's everything you need. 2 quarts of this dual pump fluid 2. You need 2 different size crush washers, a 20 millimeter and an 18 millimeter. You need a torque wrench. You need a small breaker bar with a little extension. This needs to be a 3/8 inch socket, a little transfer pump, and something to catch the fluid in. Let's get started. Okay, so first order of business is to crack open the fill plug. You do not need to jack the truck up. Let me show you how to access the fill plug. Okay, just go down from the hitch, go right there, and it's kind of hard to see, but that is where your socket wrench goes. So put your socket wrench in there and give it a good break. Just make sure it loosens up properly. You don't want to drain your fluid and not have the ability to refill it. All right, so let's get that started. All right, so this is extremely hard to film here, but essentially, you just want to make sure that you can get that cracked and have the ability to unloosen that. All right, now let's go drain the fluid. All right, so same idea on the empty plug. It's right here. You just want to insert your 3/8 inch. All right, there's the fluid. This is 20,000 miles. Next order of business, you want to wipe your magnet. All right, I've wiped my magnet off. You can see definitely some shavings. I'll go ahead and wipe those off. And this time we're going to go ahead and install the new crush washer. All right, so this one takes the 18 millimeter. Let's go ahead and reinstall this and get it filled back up. All right, it's done draining mostly. Go ahead and hand tighten this. I'm going to be torquing that to 35 foot-pounds. All right, quick swap of this crush washer. Take the old one out. The new 20 millimeter goes in now. All right, next we're going to be filling it up. Went ahead and put my transfer tube in there, and I'm going to get the other side in the quart and start pumping. All right, time to pump the fluid in. Okay, 1 quart in. All right, this takes 1.92 quarts. And while I'm doing this, I'm watching to make sure none of this fluid comes out. All right, there's just a tiny bit left in the second quart. All right, so it basically took all 2 quarts. Go ahead and pull this out. My pan right here. Drain any excessive oil. Yes, I'm going to replace the fill plug here. Tighten this and the bottom down to 35 foot-pounds and call it a day. Hope that was helpful. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button.